Actually, hang on. Let's cut the annoying music. Hang on. 1 second, and then I'll get back to you. Okay. Just had to close the door. Hi, hello. Yeah, hand cam jump scare. I know we tried to do this last time, and it didn't work as well as I'd like it to. But you know what? I don't really care anymore. And as the title of the stream suggests, this is probably a bad idea. And by this, I mean making a new PNG tuber again and just going back to the way I normally streamed. Not only because it's just a little bit more fun for me and the viewers because they get to see my art and my Sona rather than just my stupid face. However, I also just miss it. I really miss just watching my streams or like looking back on clips and whatnot and not having mouth like the webcam lag or it being out of focus. Now, I could just get a better webcam and upgrade my streaming setup software, what the hell. But I just don't. Why would I do that when I can just do the thing that I normally do, that I used to do, that I know worked, and I really enjoyed doing? The only part of it I didn't like was just like, you know, redesigning the whole thing every so often every time I redesign my Sona. So that's what we're doing today. We're taking a break from Art Fight streams, even though I haven't been streaming basically all week. Sorry about that. Some things came up that I thought were gonna be a big deal, but then ended up not being a big deal, and I'm like, well, great, because then now I have all this time off and I'm really behind. So we're just gonna get right into this. We're keeping the hand cam so y'all can actually see me drawing. And this is gonna be a hand cam while also possibly being a cat cam if Hawk decides to jump up on my um desk. Because then she usually just sits right here. Which is really fun. So, we will be doing that um instead of our usually scheduled programming. Because I have absolutely no impulse control right now. But before we do that, we're gonna bust into today's drink. And today's drink is honestly the best thing I've ever put in my mouth in a while. And it's the Dr. Pepper, what is this? Creamy coconut. Now, I know it says limited edition, but Dr. Pepper, if you are listening, Dr. Pepper PhD, if you are listening to this clip, please, for the love of God, make this like a seasonal thing. Or, like just don't discontinue this. Keep it around. This is delicious. It is amazing. Please keep doing it. I don't find a lot of coconut flavored sodas that actually taste good, and this is the one. So we're gonna be sipping on that with water and coffee, of course. We will be staying properly hydrated. I'm gonna switch the coffee can go over there. The water's gonna stay closer to me. Come on, lid. Just don't spill everywhere, please. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Just a little spray bit tastes good enough. Oh my god. Yeah, that hits. That hits. Alright. Enough dicking around. So, when it comes to PNG tubers, because they're like still images that also slightly move, you can go a little bit crazier with the details. So I'm just gonna be buffing up, metaphorically, beefing up my Sona. Hang on, let me get the rough sheet out. I mean, she will still look like this, like I, in air quotes, still look like this. It's just the PNG tuber's gonna look a little bit more, you know. Oh, so you guys get to see how much I talk with my hands, because holy shit, do I talk with my hands. Like, there was this one time, I think I talked about this, last year or 2 years ago, I don't remember when it happened, but when my older sister came over to visit, she had this car that had, like, motion sensor controls for, like, the radio. So we were listening to music, like, going somewhere, and, you know, I'm talking with my hands, and I'm gesturing towards her, because I'm talking to her, and then either the music kept getting quieter or it kept skipping a song, and I'm like, oh wait, did I do that? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do. And then she's like, yeah, it's motion control, and I'm like, wait, so I can't even, like, oh my god, okay, wow. So I just sat on my hands the whole car ride over, and then proceeded to barely be coherent. I'm not okay. That's a joke. I'm not one of those people that, like, can't talk without moving my hands. But I do move my hands a lot when I talk. I mean, just the cursor alone is how I emote. And yeah, I know the expressions that y'all have come to know and cringe at. I've come to know and love are gonna be obscured with just a static face, but see, I have a plan. In the history of humanity, a bad thing has never happened when those words were uttered. I have a plan. It's gonna be a difficult plan because I can't find. I'm gonna have to look for a way to make this happen that doesn't end up looking awful like last time. But, you know, the reason why I allowed it last time is because that was part of the aesthetic. And I am talking about making my PNG tuber more like a GIF tuber, where each frame is like 3 frames in a GIF that just repeats. Like, when, if any of you guys remember, when my Sona was like in a bedroom, just drawing on a tablet on her bed. And I had different, one emote for drawing while talking, and another emote for just yapping. I really liked that one. And then there was one for drinking, which I may or may not re-implement, but I may or may not do that again, because, like, it was fun when I didn't have a webcam, but now that I have, like, a hand cam, it might not be as necessary. But, oh my god, that is good. We'll see. It's still up in the air about all of that. Like I said, another reason why this is probably a bad idea is because it's not a quite fully thought out and coordinated plan. Oh, excuse me. The burp got stuck on my throat, and I'm like, come on. And of course, I cannot stop. I cannot control the barking. I mean, as much as I love the cartoony proportions, this is also canon. This is also canon. And this is also canon. Okay, it's just gonna be multifaceted designs. Depending on the mood. So, aside from Art Fight, my summer has been kinda ass. In the way that I am just so tired. It hasn't been that hot lately, which I'm so thankful for that it hasn't been that hot. Still really hot, because, you know, summer. But it's only July. August and September are when... those are the months that just punch me right in the face. Remember to drink water, kids. Especially in summer, drink your ice water. Not only is it refreshing, but it also jumpstarts your digestive system. And it also jumpstarts your metabolism. So if you're drinking ice water before bed and when you wake up, it's really good for you. Am I gonna stick with this uber detailed design for the PNG, or am I just yassifying my already yassified Sona? I'm gonna keep the nose and then just like color something here. It's everything that has happened to you in the last 48 hours was orchestrated by me and my insane mind. I think the reason why I usually do a more chibi style for my PNGs is because I used to draw so many emotes. Like, if you go to my YouTube channel and look up back when I was, you know, like, oh god, how long ago was it? Like, 2 years ago? My PNG tuber was hella chibi. And it was really funny because then I could come up with, like, crazy, exaggerated expressions, and it was really funny. But I'm also like, damn, I kind of like the aesthetic of having a highly detailed PNG tuber and you're just like just shooting the shit when you're talking. Because I think that's really funny because it's like, oh, look at this elegant moon goddess, and she's talking about Five Nights at Freddy's and drinking soda. It's like, yep. Yep. That is how we do in these parts. And I'm not making her sad in this image. This is just kind of like how my eyebrows naturally look. Even though that is hella cute. God dang it, that is hella cute. Oh, damn it. Now, the part where I kind of want to go crazy is canonically, Rune has wings. That's what this little, like, shitty sketch is for. You know, let's open up a new thing. Copy, paste. Oh my god, what are they even barking at? And why is my computer so hot? What is happening? Calm down. Chill. Yeah, next stream, which is gonna be either Sunday or Monday. Probably next stream is gonna be Monday, because I'm gonna... Guys, I'm not kidding when I say that I'm not doing okay. It's nothing life-threatening, guys. It's just all mood. It's just, I'm just moody because it's summer and it's hot out. But yeah. Okay, what I was talking about for, like, going crazy and, like, the fact that my Sona canonically has wings, I kinda want to add more of, like, an eye, of, like, a feather decal in the eyes. Just to help make the lashes pop. Just the tiniest little bit. And this is also part of my style for Pegasi, like my version of My Little Pony, like my headcanon version of My Little Pony. The Pegasi have feathers around their eyes, and I really like that look. And it also ties into a few other stories I have where the characters are bird people. So I'm sitting here like, oof, oof. And then another crazy part of me was like, why don't you create another Sona that's like your creator Sona? And it has an aspect of each of your stories inside the design. So you can just use it whenever you're just being the creator. And I'm like, okay. Love the spirit. But we need to tone it down just a tiny bit. We need to tone it down. I love the enthusiasm. But we don't have enough energy in the budget to achieve such a goal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Animating the blinking is going to be interesting. All right, let's speak positive. Positive language. Positive language. Always remember positive. It's getting too hot. There we go. I have shed my Jedi robe. I've thrown it dramatically on the floor. This time for a lightsaber duel. I was also thinking about changing, like, having alternate outfits. Because I do like the hoodie. I was like, I also like dressing up. And then I'm sitting there like, oh god. Oh god, we're back to square one. We're back to square one. We can't be doing this. We can't be doing this out here again. Back to square one. Also, I've just been kind of like messing around with alternate styles because I feel like my art style is fine and I like it. I like the way it looks, but I kind of want to boost it a little bit, you know. I want to zhuzh it up a little. So I was doing some studies of other people's art styles that I really liked, and I was like referencing some of their pictures, their pieces. I don't remember any of the names of the artists. I was just like, I like that style. Let me try that. This one was a bust. Like, was it this one? No. This one did not turn out the way I liked at all. And it was just so much extra work. Now, this one turned out pretty okay. I love the way the hair looks. I mean, this looks floofy. It looks soft. It looks everything I want my hair to be like. This is great. The rest of the body does not match the hair. This one matches. Like, oh my god, I did it again. This one matches like the render style matches. I just wasn't like I wasn't very satisfied with like the process of it. I was not having fun with the process of this piece, even though it was mostly just gradients. I don't know why that was just not a fun time for me, but yeah. Not as fun. Dude, the urge to just give me wing tuft ears. Stop it. Just no. Stop it. Man, I kind of wish I was listening to music right now. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, next stream is gonna be on a Monday, probably on YouTube, because I'm not giving I'm not giving a damn, and it's gonna be the musical. And we're just gonna be listening to music while I draw. I think my least favorite part about having like burnout, or like not quite burnout, this is something else. This is just brain fog, where I have ideas, but you know, when it comes to the actual execution or the process or just the overall drive to do it is almost non-existent, and I'm just constantly exhausted. That's the thing I hate about brain fog, is the invasive fatigue. That's the part people don't, and that's the part they don't tell you about. Okay, this one just goes whoosh, and then okay. I'm a baby, crying as hard as babe could cry. What can I do? I turned down frame rate. I turned down bit rate. I changed it from hardware to software. I changed it from motherboard, CPU. I changed settings. I lowered quality. We're at 40 frames per second out of 60. And yet, we still lag. You know what actually I'm gonna do? Boom. Trying hard as babe to cry. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh well. As long as it's the general shape, I don't think it'll make too much of a difference. And I could just give myself 80s rocker hair if I could I could give my I just watched Labyrinth last night and I'm just thinking about it. It's like, you know what? I could give myself full Jareth the Goblin King hair and no one can stop me. Like, hang on. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. This sneak peek for a future attack. I don't have this hair in real life, but nothing is stopping me from giving myself this hair. Nothing is stopping me. Now, let's bring up my other collages of pictures of things that I like, that I have collected. Not that one. Is it this one? Stewardta. Okay, this is another thing. Can't stay at home, can't stay at school. Old folks say you're pulling a fool. Down the street, I'm the girl next door. I'm the boss been waiting for. Hello, Daddy. Hello, Mom. I'm your cherry bomb. Hello, world. I'm your wild girl. I'm your cherry bomb. I'll give you something to live for. Happy, grab your pterosaur. Hello, Daddy. Hello, Mom. I'm your cherry bomb. Hello, world. I'm your wild girl. I'm your cherry bomb. Oh, to have 80s rocker hair without any of the hairspray. I tried trying to give myself this hairstyle with like curlers and hairspray and everything. Holy god dang, never again. No thank you. I'll just wear a wig. Like wearing it? Hell no. Having it. I don't have a picture of Joan Jett in this one. Darn. Because, I mean, like, is this not a vibe? This is the vibe. But also, unfortunately, this is also the vibe. So when this is the vibe, and this is the vibe, we gotta merge the two and somehow make this the vibe. God, I'm back to where I was not even a month ago. Wait, was it a month? No, it was longer than a month. Which one is this? Okay, so the animal one is no longer relevant. Which, I mean, thank goodness. I'm sticking with the cat until I die. Like, I'm forcing myself at gunpoint here. I'm sticking with the cat zone until I die. Oh, to have rose quartz hair. Boom, shebachi, boom, boom, shebachi, boom, shebachi, boom, boom, shebachi. Also, you know, the urge to just give me the road cut, you know. I already have a Sona for that. Her name is Ember, and she looks amazing. So, oh my god, this kind of does look like Ember. This is bordering on OC territory, not Sona. So let's calm down. Fun fact about me, when I first started getting back into makeup, like I really went ham, so I was either doing butterfly makeup or whatever the hell this is. I used to do this. Like unironically in the year, oh god, what was it? 2022. I favored the butterfly stuff because I didn't have like creams or like concealer, so I couldn't like cut the crease and then add the powder because it was just a bunch of fallout because I'm also just kind of a greasy person. So any color I put on my lids is just gonna either crease horribly or just smudge into itself. I will get this pose going though. Nope. This, and I don't want to make any promises, so possible sneak peek for this year's yearly OC animatic sneak peek here for the possible. I don't know if it's gonna happen yet because I usually work on that in like what, November? When do I work on that? September. She follows her eyes in the moment. Amiya. Hello, Waffles. Just hand cam today because I feel like it, and we're doing something that is probably a bad idea, as the stream title suggests. While drinking coconut Dr. Pepper. Because it's actually a damn good flavor. I hope they keep doing this flavor. It's really good. I'm thinking of just keeping the hair, but for the upgraded style, I might just... I don't want to make it look like feathers because that's way too close to one of my stories. And I want my Sona and my stories to be slightly separate. Like, as I mentioned earlier, I do have a story that involves bird people, and their hair is actually just very fine plumage. But I'm kind of liking the feather decal. Here, let me just, like, very basically, very quickly, just... Been a rough week. Hoping you can get some writing done today. Bruh, me too. Rough week all around. So then with this happening here, then this happening, and this happening, would the feathers be the same? With this. Hang on, let me cook. Let me cook. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's working! It's working! Ah! Mint chocolate chip! That's all I can think about when I see green and brown together. I don't know why I didn't think of that when I first redesigned my Sona. Don't mind me caressing myself. I just get sweaty hands. So we did the mint chocolate chip. Caramel macchiato type good thing going on here. Oh, I love it. Or, where's that other one? Do I? Do I dare? And like... nah, too clownish. Either we have the human nose or I bust out the cat muzzle. And I'm kind of sick of drawing cats all the time with my comics, so human with ears and strange markings it is. Okay, so that means hair. Sick of drawing cats. Could never. Oh god, I'm not actually sick of drawing cats. It's just I know I need to get good at drawing other things. Excuse me. And I mean, it's not bad having a niche for your art, but it's like everyone draws cats or ponies or dogs, you know? How would I add my wolf cut? Because usually my hairstyle is like... My actual hairstyle at any given moment is closer to this or this. Not quite as purdy, but there's definitely a some of this going on. But we're just upgrading. We're not updating or redesigning. We're just upgrading the current design. So we're just gonna keep the hair. Just shush. We're gonna keep the hair and then maybe rethink the fashion because we can always change our doll's clothes. Okay? I'm just playing with my toys. Is what I'm gonna keep saying to myself. I do like this hair, like, style, though. But for excuse me, for a PNG tuber, it's gonna be that's a lot of work. As the world falls down. The problem with my art style that is kind of funny is that I always forget to draw eyebrows on characters. So I'm like, oh, I should, really bring back the eyebrows because they really help with expression and making characters look, normal, more expressive. And then I add the eyebrows and then I draw the hair. And then I'm like, oh yeah, now I remember why I don't draw eyebrows. Because the hair is always frickin' covering it. Boy. Now I remember why I couldn't remember. It's because that problem is already solved. Oh my god, this is huge hair. Ooh. Ooh, but if I... But if she already... Because you see that my Sona canonically has wings, but they're just not visible most of the time. And I'm sitting there, like, thinking, like, why don't I just make the wings, like, more visible instead of just, like, a rarity? Because sometimes even I forget about them. But then it's like, then I'll have to, like, redesign the, thing's lagging. Draw thing, like, the silhouette gets swallowed up in the wings. Now, these are not how her wings are gonna look. But, like, they get swallowed up in the silhouette. Or the other way around. So it's just, But then if I add a wing style into her hair, and then when the wings go whoof, it's like, it's just her hair getting bigger, but it's a different color. So it's we're gonna see if this was the final version, we would be dealing with, hang on. This is taking me a long time to just prove a point, but it'll make sense in a second. Like, this is what we'd be dealing with for a silhouette, which is pretty unique, kind of harpy coded, which is really funny. But also kind of like manticore. Oh, this is a funny instance. I was doing the silhouette to try and prove that adding the wings permanently is like a bad idea. But then seeing it on the body, I'm sitting there like, damn, that's not half bad. I think the hair is too big though. So maybe if we, think. I kind of like the idea of the wings being short and scruffy, implying that um, they're kind of useless. Like they're like flightless wings, like a chicken. That's kind of what I was gonna make a joke for when I thought about having a Periton as a Sona. I thought, oh, wouldn't it be funny if it was like instead of a stag and an eagle, I was a deer and a chicken. So it'd be flightless wings and just a dumbass deer with just a chicken butt. It'd be like, God. The joke was there, but the vibes just weren't right. However short-lived, the Tanner Bernard was still very fun. Okay, I like that a little bit more. It shows off the shoulders. Just a teensy. I mean, I do love the big hair. Don't get me wrong. Ooh. Woo wee. Or we could have the best of both worlds. And oh, forget I did that. Oh god, don't clip that. Forget I even did that. Oh my god. We do. Hang on, Jesse, let me cook. Fucking balls, I like that too. Because you know what? Hairstyles and clothes can change. You know? Like, I can always put the character's hair up in a ponytail. I can always say she's growing out her hair. I can always give her a haircut. You know? As long as the base, like, shape is the same. And as long as the colors are the same. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so I'm gonna turn all. What was that? What? Okay, nothing's on this layer. Oh, excuse. Holy shit. Excuse me. We're gonna put these in their folder down there. This can also go down there because we don't need it now. And nobody knew. You remind me of the babe. The babe with the power. The power of voodoo. Voodoo? Ooh, you do. Do what? You remind me of the babe. There. That just hides this unfortunate cheek area that is always hard for me to draw. Oh, I'm gonna fix the wings just a little bit. I'm not quite there yet, but I am starting to get to a point in my life where I'm just like thinking, is this a good idea? Ugh, who cares? Hey, Mom. Is it really that hot out? Like, I can feel it emanating from the window. But at the same time, I'm just dissociating and denying the fact that it even exists. Don't interact with the sun. She's just like that. I'm kind of sad this interaction isn't technically canon, but there's this really funny moment in Amazing Digital Circus, like the first merch trailer, where Kane is doing his spiel saying like, hey, the show is officially launched, so you can support it doing this way. And then the sun is just, "Hi, Kane, I'm gonna kill you." And he's, "But what? Why? I read all the scripts, and I saw that the moon gets 2 lines, while I don't get a single line of dialogue." It's like, well, I guess we could give you more lines. "Okay, I don't want to kill you anymore." It's like, oh my god. And then it's so funny. In the show, the sun ends up having more lines of dialogue than the moon does. And the moon also ends up having more than just 2 lines. She ends up having 1, 2, I counted as 3, 4, 5. Well, she has like 3 scenes. So, more than 2 lines of dialogue. My overachieving ass is sitting here thinking, well, you already have given her feathers around the eyes. Why not give her a little bit of feathers around the tail? So like, really, just like we get the head, and then we get the wings, and then we get tail feathers, and then we get the visual tail. And I'm sitting there like, stop, full stop, cease and desist. I'm tired. This is already a bad idea. Let's not make it worse, shall we? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. So I'm thinking, as long as that part of the hair stays mostly the same, it'll, I'll allow it. Sorry, I spaced out for a second. I was just sitting here thinking for like one crazy moment. I was like, I should also design her a feral version. Because I already have like a chibi-ish chibi version of her for some sprites that I sort of worked on for a video. Like, this was the the Gooberverse version. Instead of just like the simplified, so I was like, oh. So I'm thinking like instead of Gooberverse, she'd just be feral, like the feral version. And because I don't know if any of my audience is old enough to remember these books, but there was this one series called Cat Wings. Rude. I'd be surprised if you guys didn't hear that, because, I mean, holy shit. That was loud, bikes that just zoomed on by. The farter, as they're called in, Critter streams. Which, I love that. And anyway, Catwings was this book series that I don't really remember what all the the series was about, but I do remember it was about um cats that were born with wings, and it was because their mother had always wanted to fly. So her kittens were born with wings and they could fly and they went on adventures. And they had they were in the book art and the covers, they were photorealistic cats with realistic wings, so it wasn't um cartoony or anything. No, they were realistic. It wasn't like Runaway Ralph or anything like that. Blessing in disguise now without the webcam on. Y'all can't see me sticking out my tongue when I'm trying to focus on drawing. Y'all. I'm not beating the allegations anytime soon. Okay, yeah, that's also a good silhouette. One thing I am just realizing now that I kind of don't want... But I don't want people to think that my, my Sona is like a sphinx. You know, like a lion, face of a person, and wings. Does the Sphinx have wings? I could have sworn a Sphinx had wings. Like the statue doesn't, because that would be really hard to carve. But I could have sworn in art and whatnot, some Sphinxes had wings, unless I'm thinking of something else in which the fellow mythology buffs would have to correct me on that one. But I don't want people to think that my son is a sphinx. I just want, cat wings. However, if they do think she's a sphinx, that would be really, really funny. Due to, the mythology of the sphinx being, cryptic messages and riddles and whatnot. And also, me being a writer. I don't know, I just think that's funny. I'm not gonna lean into it, but if someone, if people think that's what's up, and it'd be like, you know what? Sure. Whatever makes you hit subscribe. Alright, let's save. Oof. I'm in Headache City right now. And I am drinking water, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. Oh, remind me after this on YouTube, I should make a community post tonight or today um, telling people about Monday's stream on YouTube being a musical, so like people can get hyped for it and like tune in. I don't know, I think that'd be fun. Okay, now that we have this, and I'm not adding feathers anywhere else, I am holding my own hand as we walk down this scary hallway. We are not adding any more feathers, just around the eyes, because fun, 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 fun. Now, for the fashion. That is not what I meant to do. I just think it's really super funny when people have, like, ancient, draconian, polytheistic, sonas, and they put them in, like, t-shirt and jeans with, like, Skechers. I don't know, I just think that's really flipping funny. Instead of going, like, historically accurate, Roman or Greek manticore or whatever like that. It's just this. Okay, I think I might bring this back from the ether because I really liked this shirt style on my previous Sona, and I kind of want to bring it back. I don't know if I'm going to be bringing any of my other Whimsy with me to play. Nah. Most of the year, I'm wearing jeans. You know, like this. But right now, man, I've just been wearing shorts, not skirts, because skirts, I mean, I haven't really brought out my shirts yet, and I'd be wearing shorts underneath them anyway, so what's the point of wearing a skirt if I'm just gonna be wearing shorts? But I've just been doing, like tank top and basketball shorts because it's just so flipping hot. But then when I go outside, I'm like, alright, either I put on a bigger shirt to cover my arms or sunscreen. Which uncomfortable thing do you want to deal with? Oh, but if I have that, that covers up her wrist design. Now, for the coloring and patterns, they're gonna stay mostly the same. You know, we got the stripes, that'll help break up her, um, I mean, her wings aren't gonna be the same color, so that's not gonna be an issue. Oh no, wait. The dark brown starts down here. So, let me get rid of that. This is her markings. Let's add face markings. There we go. I know I should be doing like this, streaming and work today because I'm falling way behind on everything and now I'm wasting my time doing bullshit today, but it is taking all of my strength to not just go back to bed and just die. But then again, I do feel sick. So body, can you lock the fuck in? How about this, body? If you help me get through this stream to the next 40 minutes and we do that YouTube post, then we can go die. How's that sound? Ready? Get it? Got it. Good. Ready? Break. Let's go, team. I think it might be a cold. It might be a cold or another thing that's also happening, but I don't know. It's just I've been taking my allergy medicine and I've been super stuffy and sneezy, so I might be coming down with a summer cold. Which, not completely out of the realm, outside the realm of this whatever. See, now the thing I gotta remember is this is an update, A, and B, it is also the reference that I'm gonna be using for the PNG tuber. So what clothes would I be wearing basically every day for stream? Excuse. I had the idea back when my Sona was the horned smoke ashy demon thing. I had the idea of every season, or excuse me, every like season, I would have different assets to mark um mark the passage of time, and the outfit would update along with it. So I was trying to draw my tuber so that I could just switch out the outfits at whenever I wanted. But that turned out to be really, really hard. And also, I gotta think of posing. Wing posing? Oh my god, I just realized. If we look at the. I'm looking at my streaming software now. I would have to be sitting basically where the to-do list is. Like, you can't see it here, but I'm circling where Alexis is down past the bottom right flower into a little bit of the petals. That's where I'd have to be sitting. And granted, my to-do list usually isn't this big, and I normally don't have a to-do list for streams. I just have it for Art Fight. So Oh, I don't know if this is going to interfere with stream at all, but I'm going to try it. This might make everything blow up, so hold. Hello? I clicked on it. Oh, there it is. Gib? Okay. Is everyone still here? Are we all still okay? Hang on, I'm waving. Okay. Okay. Stream wave back. We're good. I tried to take a screen clip of my software, my streaming software, so I could do copy, paste. Bro. Okay, there it is. Jeez. Oh, there's a bit of... I forgot to get rid of that, but oh well. So, hello? Okay, I think someone just stopped at the corner and they're switching drivers, because the people usually... Yeah, I hear a car engine. Okay, yep. That scared me for a moment. So I'm gonna shrink this a little bit. This is sometimes what I do for, when I, like, before I sketch out a PNG tuber. I'll take a screen cap of what my software or like my streaming setup is gonna look like, and then I sketch in, alright, so that means the Bab is probably gonna be here with the drawing tablet. Maybe her tail. And this is what stream would look like from then on. Unless I make her small. And then... If I make her wings translucent, that means This wouldn't be... Like, that would be off screen. I don't hate it, but at the same time, I kind of do. God, another really bad part of brain fog, going back to why I'm feeling so sick. Or maybe how I'm feeling sick with the brain fog, is I can't remember song lyrics right now. I can only remember certain pieces. Even if I just listen to the song, or if I know the song by heart, typically, when the brain fog rolls in, it's like, what are words? Umbrella at your side, it's raining, but you close it tight. And how are you, pretty cat, just passing through? Those heels that you like are soaking, but is that alright? It's taken all of my brain power to remember that song. Let out a sigh for another day, the same as the last. Come on, let's try it. Dye it blue and change it up from the past. Reflecting up from the puddle, but then gone in a flash. Is that the most that you could dream or wanted to see? But look around, glance up and down. The world is now slowing round us. Spinning now, we're skyward bound. Move at the top speed of sound. Running to another day. I wanna break away and take the leap. Do 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 do. Ba la la, ba la 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 la. Every day is okay. Taking it step by step. Yeah, and I don't remember the rest of it. It's so funny. I have not heard the original version of that song in so long. The only version of what's that song even called? Drop Pop Candy or something like that? Yeah. The only version of the song I know is the Sands and Papyrus cover with vocals, not just the um in-game audio. Although that is really fun. Is that like UPS or something? No, it's not UPS. They would have left by now. You know, that car is probably a truck. Now that I'm listening to the engine, is still there. And they might be like part of PUD or something like that. Is that the most that you could dream or wanted to see? I really miss that song. Why isn't that in my playlist, man? I need to fix that. Okay. 2 things I need to do before I can die off stream today. I need to make a community post on YouTube, letting them know that there's going to be a musical this Monday. And also, I need to update my playlist. And how are you, bird of just passing through? Those heels that you liked are soaking, but is that alright? put aside for another day, the same as the last. Come on, let's try dye it blue and change it up from the past. Reflecting up from the puddle, but then gone in a flash. Is that the most that you could see? Dream I wanted to see. Going, we're skyward bound, move at the top speed of sound. I don't know, fam. What are we feeling about the hand cam? I know what it does to my metric, but if you guys kind of vibe with the hand cam, and remember, the hand cam is going to stay here when I get the PNG tuber, so I can still gesture if people want to see that, while also having my Sona at the side. Or would that be too overstimulating? Shit. Or if I just had a funny idea. If I just have my Sona just standing here. And I'd be like, oh, I'm not drawing. I mean, actually, the hands over there are doing the work. I'm just standing here. I gotta remember, these are non-functioning wings, so fundamentally they're gonna be smaller and rounder. Like, cannot achieve flight. So I'm just gonna be a heart-shaped blob. In the corner. Phone, why are you here? Reflecting up on the bottom, but then gone in a flash. I don't know. This feels too cluttered, so let's just yeet that one. Unless I just reformat the entire stream to make this. I do have some sprites that I had started for something else. If I just make this my chair, and then have me sitting here. Oh, that might be too big. Well, this is too big, but if we have... Hang on, watch with me. If I got this... And it's like a little thing that I'm... Because I still would be using VideoTube Mini, so I could, like, be floating or bouncing. Here, let me bring up... Where are they? They're here, actually. This was for my, like, failed, my failed, booktuber idea that just did not happen at all. So if I have, without the stool, this seat setup, which would be really freaking funny, and then just me chilling on the side. I mean, these would be fun video sprites, at least. Or if nothing else, I could just take my existing... Don't like that either. I like the design. I'm really liking this. I don't know how, like, if I'm gonna fully integrate this into my official design, or if this just a special instance. Like, if it's just a special case. You know what? Let's try to draw my current outfit. Not my current outfit, but like my current Sonus fit onto here and just see how that looks. God, that's gonna look so... This is gonna be funny. Always gonna be there too. We're always singing the same tune every day from now on. Okay, to be fair, the silhouette would not change much. Hang on, let's just... Okay, the silhouette isn't bad. I just might, okay. Silhouette is not the issue. The outfit is not the issue. It's just... Keep doing that. It's just... It would be funny, the reason why her hoodies are off the shoulder is to fit her wings. You know what? That's funny. I decided it's still okay because funny. That's honestly, you can bullshit your way through any crappy design choice as long as you have a funny idea for it. People will accept it. You know? As long as you're like, I thought he'd be funny. Or I did it because funny. Now, it's not gonna be accepted by everybody. You know? Like, when Gooseworks killed off Gummy Goo. She thought it'd be funny, and it was. It was funny. And then the fandom just went, ah! How dare you! Kane is so evil! And I'm sitting there like, he's literally just an NPC, so I don't think even Kane realized, like, the implications of what he was doing. I mean, I hate to woobify Kane here, but I don't think he fully comprehended the fact that he could create fully, not really fully, but at least partly sentient beings. But then the finale kind of discredited that, because he said, I can create all these beings, but I can't create them. So it's just... Oh. But then he made the realization with the moon. It's like, I never programmed you to say that you loved me. And she said, I know. And then he kind of had that moment where he's like, oh, this is real. Okay. Aw. Kitty. Honk. Is the floor cool? Is it cooler down there? Hmm? I'm sorry it's so washed out, guys. I didn't close my curtains because I actually like being able to see. Okay, so this is outfit 1 base, and the only thing that's different about the entire design is just wings and feather eyes. But like silhouette wise, wings. Boom. Okay, so we have this outfit, and then... Ugh, okay. I don't want to make the drawing window any smaller than it already is. Because I've done that before, and it was like, where like, this was the, like, my entire window, and then everything else was just like, I'm saying like a lot, I'm sorry. My fake bedroom. It's like curtains, the desk with a computer, a bed here, and then me on the bed drawing. And that you could only see, like, this part of the drawing window. Everything else was obscured. Which I guess is fine if that's what you're, like, going for, but you can tell how brain fried I am by how much I'm just saying like, and because usually I don't say like this much at all. Or maybe I do, and I'm only realizing it now because my brain is actually moving at such a slow pace that I'm keeping up with what I'm saying. I don't know, man. Damn, that's good though, but I do know that this is good. Dr. Pepper, baby, never discontinue this. Keep her going. This is delicious. I'm definitely keeping the webcam for if I decide to do, like, traditional sketching. Which I usually don't, but that would be like a fun chill stream where, like, we're just doing traditional sketches. and chatting. Like, we're not aiming to complete anything. We're not working on anything. It's just... It would just be chit-chatting. While I'm doing little doodles and sketches and whatnot. I might also have the tuber for that one. Even though it'd be mostly just hands. Who knows? I've seen people do, like, VTubing while doing sketches, traditional work, but because of the way the camera is and they have to look down to draw, the thing doesn't pick up their eyes as much, so it just looks like they got their eyes closed, and it's so funny. Dude, the urge to just go full Halloween mode because I'm so sick of summer is it is strong, man. You know, it's like I gotta respect. I gotta respect the seasons as they come. Alright, Kitty's bored. Hang on. She wants out. Oh. Remember to stretch, guys. Ah. Sitting at a desk is not the natural human posture. Dude. Another thing that I'm not looking forward to for having a PNG tuber is I'd have to remember my hotkeys. And that was one thing. One of the things I was struggling with the most with the tubing is hotkeys. As the world falls down. Nah, that's too many. Maybe if I... Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, this is definitely a summer cold. I'm can already I'm stuffy, man. And I took a shower this morning. Usually if I there's like only two different times where I take a shower and I'm still stuffy, and that is when um I forgot to take Allertec, like my allergy medicine, which I didn't because I did take it this morning, or I'm sick and I have a cold coming on. So, cool. We were like 20 seconds away from hitting 2 hours, and I'm kind of just spinning my wheels here because I'm yeah, man. I need to go to bed. I'm the cities, and I can't think when I'm the cities. Hold on. I'm 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 on the verge of something. It's right there. It's just at the tip of my tongue. Sorry if you hate smacking lip noises. I kind of do too, but you know, it's uh okay, the idea is almost there. I really like the idea of having a big ol' skirt for no reason other than funny. But I'm not sure about the fishnets. Like, I like the skirt by itself. I like this top by itself. I like this collar by itself. I like the look of fishnets. I don't actually wear them because texture. But all together, I mean, this looks like a cheer uniform. This looks alt goth, but together, I don't know. Maybe if I also add like a belt and then a thing on top. No, no, it's too much. I'm so on it, but at the same time, this could work. It's like 80s adjacent, but if the 80s had longer skirts. I mean, like, seriously, if you look at clothes from the 70s and the 80s, and they're like, oh, these young people nowadays are so obsessed with sex. It's like, and they have no modesty. It's like, uh, y'all, look at what y'all was wearing in the 60s and 70s. The longest skirt or like shorts in the 80s was like here. That was the longest they went. Everything else was like here with half of a butt cheek sticking out. That was your generation. Like this was the 80s. Okay? This wasn't my generation. This was y'all's. This. Or like the 70s had this one skirt. Or it was either 70s or 60s. And it literally went to there. It was a skirt, mind you. Not like a shirt that you wore with something. This was the skirt. You could not move because if you bent over in any way, shape, or form, you'd be arrested for public indecency. It was probably here though, but it was ridiculously short. So it's like, you want to say my generation is sex obsessed and, you know, has no modesty. Check self before you wreck thyself. We remember. We have the internet. You can't just lie to us about what happened. We can just look it up. Kind of like these cold shoulder sleeves. Man, I love them so much. You can tell I love cold shoulders because every other Sona / OC I have has cold shoulder sleeves and they're so fun. Or some sort of leg warmers. Even though I refuse to wear either because they get so annoying. Like, I have huge calves. So leg warmers are just socks to me. There's no way around it. Hmm. I like this design. I don't know what color it would be. Probably purple or something like that. Instead of the blue. I'd probably make it more purple. If we take this and put her... We take this. Put her there. And then what is this? We take this. I'm second guessing myself. I am no longer second guessing myself. Oh my goodness. I don't know if the sleeves would be the same color, but I'm just throwing it in there. Oh, I love it to bits. Oh no. Oh no. I like it. But hold on. Because I still haven't figured out if the wings are going to stay just this solid color. Because, like, in the original concept, they were, translucent, like, energy wings, so they weren't real wings, they just were, like, holograms. But they oh my god, cat, dog, why? But they functioned as wings, so oof. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that or if I'm gonna make them real wings. Like this, and then just, you know, like just have just the tips. Hang on. Okay, they're done now. See, this by itself looks fine with the outfit. When I add the purple, I don't know, something about it just doesn't look quite right. Maybe it's because it's the wrong type of purple. That might be it. It might be the wrong purple. Wait, if I make this darker and the sleeves lighter. Ooh, that's cute, because then we can have, like, lavender leg warmers. Because I actually do like lavender. Even though this isn't really lavender, this is just light purple. I don't know, would you guys call this lavender? I wouldn't, because lavender is more blue. But every time I see, like, oh yeah, this is lavender color. No, it's not, because lavender is blue. What you're just showing as lavender is pink. Yeah, let me finish filling this in, and then we can say yay or nay. Oh, I colored over the hands so you can't see them. Alright, let's do that. Ghost riders in the sky. Oh, there we go. Maybe it's because I'm going too vibrant. That's the issue. And instead of just going more gray, just having purple tones might be enough. Ooh, yeah, that's it. That's it. Just the purple toned grayness. And that with the green around, with the feathers or extra feathers around her eyes, it looks kind of like a mask. You know, those masquerade masks. So then every dress that she would wear looks like it's a gown. Ooh, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Okay, that's a place to start. I don't know if this is going to be the official PNG tuber, but I am liking the way that the update is going. I'm still not sure about the wings, but the eye feathers and this dress now is eating a hole in my brain. It's got me. It's got me by the brain stem. And it's shaking me around a bit. Pause. I don't have any birds on the... No, I didn't. Okay. Well, this is going to be fun to figure out last minute in the middle of our fight. Because I might even redo the stream assets if, you know, the wings are going to be more present. I guess I don't have to put them everywhere. I can just have the marigolds, but then the marigolds aren't really prevalent anymore. I mean, they were for a thing. But I'm sitting there like, do I really want them still? Anyway, that is for later me to figure out. I'm going to get lunch, maybe, get some medicine in me, and then I'm gonna go die. Oh, wait, I can't die yet. I need to do community post for YouTube that the next stream is going to be a musical. And then I need to find Drop Pop Candy. So, look forward to that. Next time I'm live, stream might look different. Because who knows, maybe I'll go on Demon Time and update the entire stream assets off stream. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Like, I mean, I might as well just give myself bat wings because of how batshit crazy I am. Lol.